Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the I in Drastic, which is invest in yourself.
Toni Harris Taylor, Toni Harris Taylor, Drastic Results. Oh yeah, Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
When I say invest in yourself, I'm talking about time, money, and energy into making yourself better. If you're in the corporate environment, can you take more classes, certifications, learn more about the job that you want to prepare for? If you're an entrepreneur, can you invest in yourself by doing the same thing, getting more education, growing your business? And then if you're a mom, what can you do to invest in yourself to make sure that you are not just burying yourself in your kids? And I get that you might be just, loving your kids so much that you're neglecting yourself. Now let me tell you, there's always a reason not to invest in yourself. I don't have enough money is the number one excuse that people use. The question becomes, if other people can find a way to pay for it, then you probably can too. In fact, we as women are good at finding the money. My kids never believed me when I said I don't have the money, because somehow stuff showed up even when I told them I didn't have the money, because we're good at finding the money. But somehow when it comes to ourselves and investing in ourselves, we can't find the money, or we feel guilty about taking the money to invest in ourselves. The second reason women tell me they don't want to invest in themselves is time. I don't have time. And Lord knows I get that, because we are pulled in a million different directions as women. As moms, as daughters, as sisters, at work, in everything, we are inundated. And there isn't enough time. But I know that we make time for what we want to do. So I'm going to ask you a question. Where can you buy out time that you're perhaps wasting on less important things so that you can invest in yourself? So, are you spending hours watching television, right? Are you spending hours on Facebook, surfing the internet? Maybe that's time you could use to invest in yourself. The simplest way to invest in yourself is what you're doing now. Watching these videos, investing yourself in the membership program. That's a great investment. And it takes 5 minutes at a time. Most of the videos are short and sweet. So if you can just borrow 5 minutes out of your day to get some kind of nugget, positive nugget every day, that's a great investment into yourself. But sometimes we have to make those big deposits into ourselves as well. And I personally did that in recent years. In 2009, I was working for an AIG company. Y'all remember what happened in 2008, 2009 with AIG? That old bailout thing. Well, my job was a casualty of the bailout, and I lost my job. It's the first time I'd ever lost a job. And I actually was a trainer of financial advisors. It was devastating because I actually loved the job. The salary was good. I just loved everything about it. So I was devastated. And I found myself looking for a 6-figure income with a high school diploma. Yeah, that doesn't work, in case you didn't know. But I needed that 6-figure income. So while I went back to being a financial advisor, my heart wasn't in it, and I really needed to get my education. It was the first time I had ever considered going to school. And Lord knows I didn't want to, and it was drastic. But I decided it was time for me to invest in myself. My son had already graduated from high school, and my daughter was a junior. So I decided to enroll in college at 43 years old. You see, it's never too late. That I enrolled in a 4-year bachelor program, and I finished in 3 years. Now, I'm going to tell you that in 2010, I met my husband, my second husband, who was wonderful. He swept me off my feet. Older guy, he knew how to treat a girl, fell madly in love with him. The only problem was, about 3 months into the relationship, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Now I got to figure out, am I going to keep moving forward with this man, or am I going to run away from the situation? I decided to keep moving forward, and I married him in May 2010. Well, a little bit later that year, I'm like, I can't do school, I can't do work, and take care of you, and be a mom. It was coming down on me. It was too much. He would not let me quit. He said, you will not quit school. He too was a 40-year-old student, and he said, I won't let you quit school. I'll do what I can to support you. And so I kept going, one class at a time, one drastic class at a time, thinking about quitting every time it was time to start a new class. But I didn't quit. The school also offered you an opportunity to get credit for your work experience, any licenses you had. I knocked a full year off my curriculum by taking the drastic step to meet with the counselor and find out what I needed to do and submit my paperwork and write essays. I did what was necessary in order to finish early. That was drastic. So in 2012, I graduated with my bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship, and I had the privilege of being the speaker for my class in front of 10,000 people. That was my shining moment. I was able to honor my husband, who was there at my graduation, and 6 weeks later, he passed away, and I got my diploma the day he died. Wow. He asked me before he died to go on and get my master's degree. You might as well finish T, is what he says. I never finished my master's. You need to go ahead and finish yours. I'm like, dude, I didn't even want to get the first degree. Now you're telling me to do my master's. But in honor of him, 2 months after he passed away, I enrolled in the master's program and got my master's last year. I used it as a distraction from life. So instead of burying my head in the bed and putting the covers over my head, I decided to take the drastic step and to get my master's degree. So ladies, I don't want to hear the excuses. There's always a reason not to invest in yourself. You're always busy. And I was running a business. I switched gears, stopped being a financial advisor to be a speaker. I get it. There's always a reason not to. I'm telling you now that investing in yourself, in your business, in your life is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Because when those kids are gone, and unfortunately your husband may be gone, who are you going to rely on? This is Toni Harris, the Turnaround Queen, saying take a drastic step today, like investing in yourself for a fantastic tomorrow.